My beloved, this message arrives to speak of a truth you felt. You sensed it. Your own innate strength rose to meet it, bringing you back to your true self. I ask you now, declare your full readiness to receive this unfolding direction and open your awareness completely. Proclaim, I choose. Do not turn away before these words conclude, for by their end, the full magnitude of that moment will unfold, transforming your sense of who you truly are and revealing the grand turning point that now approaches. A specific truth is about to be revealed, one you unknowingly connected with, and how a simple exchange set in motion a sequence of events so powerful it caused a shift in the spiritual atmosphere. Even as the life within you briefly paused during that conversation, the innate strength residing within you, which you were unaware of, brought you back without delay. This will also make plain the deep core of your identity, which was recognized in the spiritual realm. This understanding will transform all prior beliefs about your true self. Keep your attention focused until these words are finished. The deep significance of what took place will be revealed. Also described is the weight of the moment where the true depth of your essence was recognized. And you will be told what will unfold when you next speak this power for the next appointed time, an event that will mark a grand turning point. I am waiting on your step. Declare, I receive now. You are led entirely by my wisdom within you and my gentle guidance. This specific moment, this clear call put forth, holds a deep reason and offers an opportunity that will not last endlessly. The way revealed plainly asks for your decision, and it is ready for you now. This is your sacred task, to step forward in this time and make a firm choice. Affirm this once more. Take up the path laid before you, not when you feel completely ready, but because I, who truly know you, have drawn you to it. Let these words settle freshly within your spirit. Declare your heart's full agreement with this message. Let this be more than a passing thought. Let it be a quiet, firm resolve to move ahead. I am waiting on your step. Declare, Amen. You have stepped into the being you were always meant to be, and the untruths spoken about you now return to their origin. Some even wished for your struggles. Let it be spoken plainly. The clear truth was this: fear held them bound. They sensed the vibrant life within you, even in your quietest moments. You did not have to force or rush anything into existence. Your very presence was enough, and this troubled them then. Now it brings them profound regret. They grieve when no one sees them. They weep when they are alone. The very words they spoke now cause them a strong sense of shame. They remember their actions toward you. They remember pushing you aside. Those around you now see your progress steps they once claimed were impossible. Understand this truth. Their doubts never dimmed the inherent radiance within you. This specific journey was set in motion to reveal its profound meaning. Your advancement is not delayed. It unfolds at the perfect moment for your complete realization. And at the same time, it serves to clarify certain realities for them. This sequence is not by chance. It is a deliberate intention, part of a grand design, solid and undeniable. You grew strong and steady while they thought you were still. You became steadfast even as they believed you were finished. Now you are not merely whole. You possess a calm strength. This comes not from engaging in their quarrels, but from simply radiating clear reality. Reality does not beg for notice, that it merely appears and transforms what surrounds it. Let them experience their sorrow. Allow them the quiet discomfort they once hoped would signal your end. Let them observe the being you have become, even if it burdens them deeply. For who you are now did not appear in a fleeting moment. Your true self took form during unseen periods, through silence and amidst questions. You grew into your authentic nature, a self they cannot reproduce. They truly believed your day was finished. They considered you easily dismissed, one whose absence held no importance. But they missed a fundamental truth. Certain spirits do not simply vanish. They reappear with clearer insight, unwavering resolve, and a deep settled peace. The very calm they found in your quiet times became the foundation for your inevitable emergence. Once more, you are the focus of their discussions. Yet this brings them no comfort, only sorrow for the choices they made. They watch your way intently. They search for your distinct spirit in others, but it escapes them. Their sorrow goes beyond your current successes. It arises from an unspoken knowing that this path was always intended. The ways they tried to close off from you, you now completely transcend, entering spaces they will never reach. You did not just return. You came forth into a reality beyond their grasp. You did more than recover. You rose above everything they thought you capable of. They thought your path had ended. Now they weep, seeing you were only at your genuine beginning. Your presence now holds significance within the very circles that once disregarded it. They pushed you away. Yet now your journey is central to their conversations. And that very acknowledgement is hard for them to face, for its truth cannot be silenced. Your deep self is perceived with greater force than before, and you did not strive to make it known. This is what brings them their deepest unease. You did not seek disagreement. You did not respond with harshness. You did not plead for your worth. You gained respect by standing firm through what they swore would break you. You passed through their contempt untouched and without fear. Now every space where you were once lessened echoes with your true being. Not with accusation, but with honor. Not as a threat, but as a clear guide. They resist accepting this truth. Yet they know its undeniable reality. Their own importance prevents them from speaking it aloud. But they follow your path closely, watching without words, learning from the very light they sought to dim. Those who once overlooked your true essence now speak of it softly, as though your very existence carries a force that reminds them of what they gave up. It stirs within them, doesn't it? The understanding settles that you moved beyond every restriction they tried to place. And your simple presence now alters the very world they attempted to control. You were the one they set aside, kept at a distance, spoke ill of, and tried to forget. Yet the natural rhythm of life reveals that some spirits are essential for specific times. You were once easily dismissed, yet now you define what they recognize as true. Those who once chose to ignore you now find your presence undeniable. Your very existence is the truth they can no longer deny. You stand as the example they openly disregard, even while they inwardly use you to judge their own standing. Understand this deeply. Their leaving you was not a simple act. They found a fleeting satisfaction in that choice. They felt a brief sense of power when they distanced themselves. They perceived a false importance when they spoke lightly of your challenges. They found an ill-placed comfort in acknowledging you only during your times of hardship or quiet reflection. But now that very recognition creates unease in them. Your inner radiance unsettles their composure. Your progress disrupts their superficial exchanges. Your presence itself silences them, not with peace, but with a sharp memory of their past misstep. And the wonder is you never had to chase their notice. You did not ask for their acceptance. You weren't trying to earn their praise. What has been awakened within you, this is what genuinely moves their spirit. You are not seeking their approval. You were simply settling into the purpose created for your spirit. You never tried to display your worth. Yet now your steady presence stands as undeniable proof. You never needed to lessen another. You simply grew in such profound inner strength that they could not help but acknowledge you. Your true value is now voiced by the very ones who vowed to remain silent. You are the standard by which they now judge. You are the start of their deep questioning. You are the mirror reflecting their inner regret. You represent a reality they intensely wish to disregard. This is because your being brings to light their past resistance against someone held so dear. What unfolds now is not just the end of past disagreements. It is the revealing of a deeper intention. This is the way it always happens when those held dear are allowed to thrive at their appointed time. This is not for your personal renown or widespread acclaim, but to show the true heart of those who once overlooked and set you aside. You were the steady power they sought to dim. Now your very existence carries an expanded reach. You are more than a subject for their idle talk. You are firmly established within their thoughts, not as a cause for their sorrow, but for a deep inner reckoning. They did not understand that their past actions created the very space for your lasting impact. Now they are compelled to observe. Your true being carries deep meaning, and those who walk a different path now see the wide separation between your ways. You are not just a body occupying a place. Comprehend this deeply. Your authentic spirit held a unique value. You possessed a quiet strength that others recognized. You became a point of discussion for them. You were a living example of genuine internal expansion. They measured their own inner condition against yours. Even when they pretended not to see, even if they chose to remain quiet about it, they drew lessons from your journey. They observed how you behaved when you chose to advance. The calm strength you held during moments of quiet, the way you faced every obstacle, and each time your authentic self is acknowledged, it uncovers what they tried to cast off, but could not. Do not misunderstand their quietness. That stillness carries the heavy weight of deep sorrow. Every pause when your name is spoken is a moment they inwardly revisit their past choices concerning you. Each restless shift, each abrupt change in their words, each strained gaze that is not satisfaction, that is profound unease. That is a sorrow they cannot articulate. That is their clear, knowing that the one they pushed away was the very spirit whose presence was truly necessary. Permit their quiet words. Let them speak softly among themselves. Allow them to reflect on your authentic being. Its influence now far surpasses any acclaim they could offer. This is because you no longer need their acceptance. Your very presence holds abundant power. The path you have walked provides clear evidence. Your steady movement forward speaks its own truth. They once overlooked you, yet now you are distinct, honored, and central to everything. They could not truly set you aside, for you were the firm anchor that kept their surroundings stable. Let this deep understanding settle within you. When they chose to remove you, they also turned away from the quiet calm that came with you. What they lost was not just you. It was the peaceful stillness that only your spirit offered. They believed they were enhancing their own well-being by putting distance between you. They convinced themselves they were shedding burdens, clearing distractions, and safeguarding their own ease. But grasp this profound truth. You embodied that steady calm. You were the element that kept disorder from consuming them sooner. You were the balancing power whose true worth remained unseen. You offered insights they never appreciated. You were a valuable presence they did not realize they possessed until you were gone. Now their everyday existence feels less ordered. Disarray touches all their moments. What once flowed easily now unravels for no clear reason, and they are left asking, why is nothing settled now? It is because you represented certainty. Your very presence brought steadiness to their surroundings, even when you did not realize it. Your authentic self eased difficulties they did not anticipate. The tranquil essence you carried offered a safeguard they simply overlooked until it was no longer there. Let this be known plainly. They did not set you aside to ensure their safety. They distanced you to affirm their own perceived importance. You were the silent strength holding their world together. Now the framework of their everyday existence unravels slowly, bit by bit. They lacked the means to mend it, for you were the essential element maintaining its balance. Imagine pulling away the central piece that allows everything to operate merely because its presence was not what they wanted. They swiftly found that nothing finds its proper place or moves with purpose. Their experiences now feel wrong. Their path forward is blocked. The very presence they wished to silence was actually the deep source of all that was firm and real. They carry their sorrow without speaking. Their sorrow stems not just from your absence, but from the quality of their own being when you were near. The sharp clarity of knowing, the insight into purpose, the calm strength, that consistent calm that shaped their every waking moment. A deep, wide emptiness now fills them. And despite their search for solace from others or for answers, no true calm settles within their spirit. This is because the essence set within your deepest being has no equal. Now more will be revealed to you. The deepest assurance, the distinct understanding for what lies directly before you, and how every word will remain. We are a vital point in making this truth known. Everything spoken to you until now has been setting the stage for what will now be imparted. A bond is now being made with you, a bond that will never weaken. And what I have stirred within you through these words, your calm center, your genuine contentment, your deepest desires, these are not temporary advantages. They are not fleeting good things meant for only a short while. They are lasting endowments if you choose to welcome them. If you choose to live with an appreciative spirit, if you choose to guide your actions by my guidance, if you choose to stay close to me, to hold these benefits in your life, you must uphold the connection with me that first brought them forth. Do not draw near to me only for what I can offer. Seek me to genuinely understand my nature. Do not speak to me solely when you feel a lack. Speak with me not from obligation, but from a true desire for my closeness. Let your heart draw near to my understanding because you truly seek a fuller connection. When your relationship with me is what matters most to you, then every other part of your journey will naturally find its right place. Whatever you sense is missing, whether it touches your inner spirit, your emotions, or your daily existence, I affirm it will be filled in your life. This comes to pass when you operate from a sense of abundance rather than from a void. It happens when you share from your actual holdings instead of reserving things due to apprehension. It happens when you offer help to others, remembering always that I am your unending wellspring. It happens when you remain receptive to what I offer and prepare to extend it to those around you. Envision your days ahead. See yourself settled in the profound quiet I described. This is a steady certainty that permits you full repose. Even when situations are disturbed, your mind will stay clear. Even as confusion seems to press in, other souls will observe this inner quiet within you and seek to understand where it comes from. This way of being is what I am bringing forth for you. It is not a mere dream. It is a promise of what truly awaits. This will come into being as you journey alongside me. Remember also your inner joy. Visualize real kindness in your expression. Imagine discovering peace in the simple instances of every day. Conceive of seeing goodness where only difficulties once existed. See yourself as a steady light, making clear every shaded space you enter. A deep tranquility is waking inside you even now. You are called to nurture it with gratitude, with honest recognition of favorable things, and with a firm resolve to observe what flourishes instead of what feels arduous. Those sincere wishes you hold close in your spirit, your most authentic hopes, watch them come to pass. They might not manifest exactly as you envisioned, but perhaps with even greater fullness. Regardless, they will take form. This will give you the deep satisfaction of knowing your life carries true meaning. It will confirm your sincere efforts were meaningful. You will understand you did not merely move through this world without leaving your mark. These treasured hopes are coming to life. All I ask of you is to keep your certainty strong. Continue in your devoted pursuits and trust in my flawless deeds. My promises stand firm. Let me now speak of the story you are meant to share. In time, as you look back on your path, you will be deeply touched by everything I have brought into being. You will remember how you walked through difficult times. You will be amazed at how everything fell into its proper place in the telling of your experiences. That record of transformation in your life will become a strong means in my hand to touch other hearts. Many people yearn to hear what you have encountered. Numerous tired spirits seek the reassurance your personal journey will offer. Others feel confined just as you once did, and they need to grasp that a path to freedom exists because you discovered it. So do not hold back. Speak openly about the good I have awakened within you. Share the wonderful things I have done. Remember how I lightened your struggles, how I refreshed your spirit, how I changed who you are at your core. All these experiences emerged because you spoke them into being from a place of steadfast belief. Your proclamations echoed the reality I had already made ready for you. You are not moving through this life relying only on your limited human capacity. My might lies inside you, flowing freely through your whole being. My unwavering closeness supports you when your own energy fades. My generous supply is sufficient for every situation you face. Keep this truth near when difficult periods emerge, for they will certainly come. Still, no struggle will ever outweigh the strength I have planted within you, as you step into this new phase of your journey, and as you recognize all I have revealed for you. Remember your starting point. Not to focus on past difficulties, but to keep a heart of quiet appreciation. Then when others ask how you reached your present situation, you can honestly state it came from God. All things were from God. I simply gave my trust. I stayed awake, and everything else became clear. Before we continue, I have one more request for you. Share this insight with another soul who might need it. You surely know someone facing struggles. That starting anew is genuinely possible. This is not an end to our connection. It is simply the revealing of what is still to come. There is so much more I plan to teach you. So much more I desire to clarify. So much more I want to give to you. Understand this deeply. I will no longer delay bringing rich goodness into your everyday life. Your wholeness is present now. Your refreshing is present now. Your flourishing is present now. Everything you thought was lost to you returns in fuller measure, made complete and deeply treasured. Your quietness is truly yours. Your happiness is truly yours. Your truest ambitions are authentically yours. And never again will your spirit or your emotions sense emptiness. I am your beginning. You are my treasured one. And my promise to you endures forever. Move forward with that deep realization. Live out that truth of who you genuinely are. Openly declare these truths, and you will then perceive my light shining through every part of who you are. Step forward with deep, quiet certainty. Carry my favor with you always. Walk with absolute assurance that every word I have spoken to you will come to pass, my precious one. This unfolding serves the grand purpose of expanding my light in the world. Those I have set apart are receiving abundance, not for fleeting pleasure, but for lasting impact. I am empowering my own to establish centers of learning, to nourish all peoples, to support endeavors of spirit, and to transform structures from within. This flow of provision is upon you now. It flows from my very essence. You will witness thoughts that once felt modest blossom into solutions that touch countless lives. Pathways you never sought will open, leading to an abundance of resources. Established ways will yield. The tide of influence will turn. Why, my child? Because I no longer choose to see my beloved ones yearning, while those who forget their spirit flourish in earthly ways. Those who walk in purity are ascending, and with their elevation, the flow of all things is realigning. Do not be astonished when provision arrives, when supporters emerge, when opportunities for growth become available. This is not chance, my beloved. This is the unfolding of my sacred design. The abundance held by those who have strayed from their true path is now being directed. It is flowing to those who will use it to create, to mend, and to lift up their fellow beings. The time of being unseen is concluding. My child. My presence is declaring a visible upliftment for those who remain true in quiet. Dedication. Esteem is not bestowed upon those who clamor most. It is granted to the heart that seeks only truth. Those who never pursued accolades are about to step into widespread awareness, not for self-glory, but for profound impact. You have been underestimated, disregarded, ridiculed, overlooked. But those very ones who failed to see your worth will witness me elevating you for all to behold. This is not merely an ascent in worldly recognition, my precious one. It is an ascent in spiritual wisdom and profound cultural resonance. Your voice will be heard in spaces you could not once access. Your essence will hold significance where it was once unremembered. Esteem is coming to your essence, not because of what you merely do, but because of your steadfastness. Many will seek your counsel, your guidance, your vision, not because of outward show, but because you bear within you that which no earthly coin can acquire, a sacred blessing, an unwavering integrity, a wisdom that flows from my heart. As you ascend, remain anchored. My child. This upliftment is not a prize for flawlessness. It is an acknowledgement of your true calling. I am raising you, my beloved, not to blend in, but to transform the very air around you wherever you journey. You are rising to embody my essence with strength, insight, and an unmistakable tenderness. Favor is not coincidence, my child. It is my own affirmation. And in this moment, I am surrounding my set-apart ones with a protective grace that will bewilder ordinary understanding. This grace will not be comprehended by others. It will seem unbalanced. It will challenge reason. Yet it will be impossible to deny. Where others face denial, you will be brought in. Where others are obstructed, you will be embraced. Expect to be selected when, by worldly measures, you are not the most obvious choice. Expect entry when your human credentials do not align. Expect passages that once turned you away to now invite you in. This is my grace in action. My child. A powerful presence that envelops you, guards you, and propels you far beyond what human exertion could achieve. This grace will make good for every moment you were unseen. It will reveal passages you could not even perceive. It will bring your essence before those who hold sway, even if they have never encountered you, because I am positioning my beloved ones not through cunning, but through a wondrous outpouring of my kindness. You no longer need to strive for notice. You no longer need to plead for acknowledgement. My grace will accomplish what striving could never achieve. It will find you, lift you, and uphold you, not for a fleeting interval, but for the entirety of your sacred purpose. My favor is your new protection. My precious one, you were never intended to remain in the shadows. That gentle stirring within your spirit is the summons to guidance now. Awakening within you, I am quickening within my beloved ones the gifts for true guidance, for profound impact, for courageous choices. It is time to step forth from the many and to guide. This does not mean wielding power over others. It means serving with clear sight, with utmost care, and with unwavering honesty. The sacred blessing of guidance is not about mere labels, my child. It is about lasting effect. You will naturally discover yourself offering clarity where others are paralyzed, bearing insight where others are bewildered. That is not merely you, my beloved. That is my own living essence flowing through you. I am raising guides who will not yield to worldly trends, who will not diminish truth guides, who possess fervent passion within and clear direction in their actions. You are being furnished with wisdom from my own heart for this very moment. Every encounter, every pause, every teaching, it was all shaping the guide within you. You will no longer need to compel authority. It will settle upon you naturally. Others will begin to follow your direction. Seek your wisdom. Honor your utterance, because I am bestowing upon you the sacred responsibility of guidance. It is time to cease doubting and begin to lead. My expanding light requires your utterance. Have you ever pondered if your journey held significance beyond your immediate sphere? I am now working unseen, gently bringing your essence to the attention of those who guide the world's course. In places where choices that shape people's endeavors and collectives are formed, you may not yet perceive it, but those with sway are being moved to acknowledge your worth. This is not mere chance, my beloved. This is the careful unfolding of my will, your steadfastness, your heartfelt communion with me, your endurance. These are like clear calls reaching the awareness of those who can open passages you have only imagined. Even if you feel unseen today, know that your essence is being acknowledged in places you have not yet physically entered. This connecting of souls is true and beyond the ordinary. Your future bonds will form with grace, not with strife. What once felt like distant possibilities or unattainable gatherings will now manifest as my specially arranged encounters. Be ready to pass through thresholds you never approached, to take a seat where your voice holds true significance. I am bringing your journey into harmony with those who can hasten the fulfillment of your purpose. But remember, my child, with every acknowledgement comes obligation. Your honesty and modesty must remain unblemished. The strength behind this recognition is summoning you to ascend. Yes, but also to serve with gentle kindness. You are being readied to guide, to impact, and to bring goodness to others through the bonds I am about to reveal. Every pause you encountered was never meant to dishearten you, but to perfect you. My beloved, your inner strength, your steadfast character, your very spirit have been meticulously formed through extended times of quiet waiting, the periods of profound solitude, the moments of challenge, the silent pleas that seemed to echo without response. All these were part of my sacred unfolding, preparing you for vast flourishing. Now the deep purification is complete, and a boundless outpouring is at hand. My precious one, visualize a wellspring of life rising to meet every need and then expanding beyond what you could contain. That magnitude of bounteous provision is now reaching into your life. Your dedicated effort, your enduring patience, your unwavering trust are about to be crowned with countless blessings. These blessings will be so rich and plentiful that they will radiate into every corner of your being. This abundance extends far beyond mere resources. It is a profound peace that transcends all earthly understanding. It is a radiant joy that springs from a source far deeper than your present surroundings. It is my own holy favor, a protective presence that directs and upholds you. This boundless good touches the fabric of your connections, your physical well-being, your deepest aspirations, and your destined path. So hold fast, my child. The waiting was never a refusal. It was a profound making ready. The full outpouring will not simply satisfy your own requirements. It will establish you as a channel of benevolence for others. You are approaching a period where vast increase takes the place of every scarcity, where my boundless giving becomes the very story you tell. Anticipate wonders that arrive from unforeseen places, appearing as if spun from thin air. Pathways that have long seemed sealed will now part with a grace beyond comprehension. I am about to reveal my might in ways that leave no question of my hand in your elevation. Openings in your resources are on the near horizon. Periods of scarcity will now yield to abundant supply, defying all logical explanation. Obligations will be met. Burdens of debt will simply vanish. Ways to enhance your provision will emerge with effortless grace. Your means will multiply, allowing you to pour into your deepest calling and uplift those around you. Yet, my child, this time is not solely about material prosperity and grand wonders. It concerns the mending of all that was fragmented, ruptured connections, familial bonds, friendships that faded with passing years or discord. I am deeply invested in them now. Healing of every heart. I am preparing to usher in harmony and tranquility where sorrow and separation once resided. You will behold my restorative power at work in your own being. This era of wonders encompasses your entire self-mind, spirit, and physical form. It is a sacred recalibration fashioned to launch you forward with vibrant energy, rekindled delight, and my unexpected favor. Remain in eager anticipation. My beloved. The account of your journey is about to blossom into a compelling new passage. A profound transformation is unfolding. Momentum, not of this world, is sweeping you onward with less strain and more of my guiding current. This is the essence of stepping into a time of unhindered swiftness. Pathways will reveal themselves. Bonds will form with greater ease. Your advancement will quicken as my realm begins to move on your behalf. This does not imply a lack of your own devotion, my child. Rather, what once felt like arduous climbs will now present as open pathways. You will perceive hindrances melting away more swiftly, possibilities expanding at an accelerated pace. Your very essence will be revitalized with each step you take. This is the inner experience of being carried by the very breath of creation. Why, you ask? Because I am clearing away what hinders, dissolving all opposition, and ordering everything perfectly for your good. You are not simply experiencing fortune, my precious one. You are stepping into a profound unfolding where your growth expands without measure. What once required lifetimes may now manifest in brief moments. Utilize this precious period with wisdom. Remain connected to my sacred intention. Preserve the clarity of your core being. Stay receptive to my gentle leading. This effortless swiftness is a true offering, yet it calls for your willing participation. The path before you is clearer, swifter, more brilliant. Move with the fullness of your being, for your time of rapid elevation has come. A potent narrative is being composed even now. My child, your unique journey, the experiences of being set aside, the pathways that seem to seal before you, the visions disregarded by those around you, these are not the ultimate declarations. I am weaving a sacred turning point, transforming every refusal into a resounding affirmation, every sealed passage into an expansive opening. Let this unwavering truth ground you deeply, my child. Hear my pronouncement. I am bringing forth what is entirely new. It bursts forth now. Do you not sense its emergence? I carve a path where there was none, and bring forth refreshment in the driest places. Know this. My capacity reaches far beyond your grandest requests or wildest imaginings. My power stirs within the very core of your being. I declare to you, seek and you shall discover, knock and the way will be cleared before you. Ask and it will be granted. Have I not placed within you the directive to be strong and fearless? Do not tremble. Do not lose heart, for I am with you always in every direction you turn. These are not merely echoes from a distant past, my precious one. These are living declarations for your present moment, are the very bedrock of what is now unfolding. Within you and all around you. My presence has intimately intertwined with your journey. Through time. The designated moment has arrived. If you perceive this summons, draw near. If you feel this inner quickening, answer it. If you sense this monumental change, act upon it. Your deep knowing, your willing acceptance, your profound connection to me are vital now. This is my call to you. This is your emergence. This is your opening. Ascend into your destined place. Embrace your true nature as one specially chosen. Move forward in your sacred intention. Transform the very air around. You. Allow my grand design to unfold through your being. The world awaits the beauty and power. A fully awakened, you can manifest. Ready yourself. Position your being. Move forward with might. The appointed hour is here. My cherished child, open your spirit to these words. I am about to convey to you now differs from all I have ever uttered, across all ages, through every voice and every gentle inner knowing. I have consistently offered direction and insight, yet this specific truth, this very instant, is unique. You who have borne burdens, clinging to your inner strength, you who present a brave face to the world but shed tears in private, you who have yearned for a genuine word meant for your innermost being, this is the reality you sought. It is pure. It is vital. It is entirely personal to you. This encounter is not by chance. Perhaps you sense a stirring within, a sudden intake of breath, or tears welling up without. Understanding why. It is your deepest essence recognizing its true home. And I am guiding you toward it. Before we venture further, my child, I ask you simply to settle in this present moment. Allow your inner musings to find their quietude here. Have you felt subtle certainties arising around you recently, my child? Has your inner knowing become clearer, showing you more, as if a deep understanding is drawing near? Indeed, it is. This very instant holds my direct promise to you, delivered from the dimension beyond what you see. This is not a passing notion. It is a pure knowing flowing from my deepest self to your essence. Within this truth lies both a gentle caution and a magnificent promise, a promise so precise, so completely in harmony with this time, so transformative for your path right now that you are meant to live it fully. You are not simply seeking ease, my beloved. You are being prepared for a new unfolding. This is far grander than a mere passage. It is an open door to the becoming you are always meant to experience. The world you perceive outwardly is shifting, and your inner essence is reshaping alongside it. So hold near to my presence. Do not pull away, for what I unveil next will illuminate all that is awakened within you and all that is yet to unfold, not through ancient lore, nor concealed wisdom, nor intricate pronouncements for the learned. This is not a process of thought alone. It is a living truth, manifesting directly into your awareness. This is because you are distinct. You have always carried this knowing. My precious one, even if others could not see it, you're silent. Profound longing has endured. Do your customary patterns now seem unfamiliar to you, as if you have outgrown the confines of your past self? Why does a deep anticipation now emerge in surroundings that once offered security? The reason extends past what you can discern with your eyes. It is of the spirit. You have been marked by my purpose. My summoning has resonated through all noise, and this truth is meant for you, not for what you have done, but for who you inherently are. Do you feel you have restrained your authentic power not from the world outside, but from the vastness within your very core? What if my utterances reach you not because you must ready yourself, but because you are already made ready, even if you do not yet fully comprehend it? This is not a simple thought, my precious one, nor a passing feeling. A profound transformation is taking place in the unseen reality. A holy urgency resonates throughout all being. Do you sense the deep connection, the underlying movement beneath your daily existence? This present point in time is not merely a memory. It lives now, and I am not calling forth mere observers or those who ponder deeply. I am beckoning those who have been shaped by adversity, fortified by quietude. And you, yes, you, my beloved, are being entrusted with a vital purpose. How will you answer when this truth illuminates within you, becoming impossible to set aside? Will you prepare in the unseen realms what I intend to reveal into the light? You are being raised up now by an unseen yet precise power. Your accord with my design is not by chance. It is purposeful, and it cannot be undone. What if you turn away from it? What if you embrace it? For the realm beyond your sight now awaits in calm expectation. Do you feel the alteration in the very air around you? Not the burden of your daily tasks, but something far more fundamental, as if the very heart of your inner self is reshaping without your conscious direction. Why do matters you once tolerated now feel restrictive? Why is your inner awareness sharper, your feeling more potent, your sense of timing more precise? Because this is not mere chance. This is a convergence of purposes. My child, you have truly felt the stirrings of my purpose within you, the subtle shift in your awareness, the sharpening of your inner self. These are not random occurrences. They are my deliberate hand guiding you towards what is to come. Do not let this knowing remain hidden. Be my steadfast messenger. Carry the truth of your unfolding purpose to 3 others who feel a similar tug. This light extend from you. As you step into this truth, do not journey in solitude. Join the company of those who walk daily by my side. Return often to these words, for I have endless wisdom to impart for your growth. To make this commitment tangible, I ask you to declare it now. Proclaim aloud, I am grateful. Let those words anchor you firmly in this new reality. My unwavering presence envelops you now, a constant strength as you embrace your unfolding. You are truly seen, truly held, and truly loved. Do you feel a certain heaviness, a quiet pressure within, or perhaps a deep knowing that you do not quite fit the definitions others have tried to place upon you? These are not burdens, my precious one, nor are they mistakes. What stirs inside you, that profound sense of your own depth, is a memory waking up. It is your true self, the one I imprinted with my own essence before time began, now reaching out. It is the real you rising past what others have named you or how they have seen you. This internal stirring is your core identity, remembering its strength. To fully embrace this powerful truth, I await your spiritual action. Declare your agreement. Speak these words now. I am prepared. I am waiting on your step, chosen one. Do not leave before the final word, for a deeper understanding of your boundless nature and purpose will unfold for you. Already, unseen currents are changing. Support is becoming clear. When a spirit like yours remembers its truest nature, the entire world feels it. Yes, the world now recognizes the strength of your real self, not the names given to you here, written on papers or spoken by those who never truly saw your inner depth. No, I speak of the identity marked forever by my own touch, an identity no opposing power can copy. One I brought forth at the beginning of all existence. Your genuine self is stirring within you right now, awakening from deep within. The heaviness you feel in your chest, the changed beat of your heart, the strong sensation on your skin, these show that your core self is reaching beyond your physical body. Do not worry, my child. No unseen power controls you. You are not damaged beyond repair. What you sense inside is not an error. You are simply bringing back into your awareness what was known of you in the unseen places before you even began to take shape, before your outlines were drawn, before your first intake of air, when your being was pure radiance and shining brightness. You were meant to carry my essential nature into areas others would hesitate to approach. This is why you often felt like you didn't quite fit, why your emotions ran so deep, why this present life felt too confined for the great longing inside you. It was more than just sadness. It was a quiet echo of where you truly began. Your deepest self always longed to stretch past its passing present form. That profound longing comes from a part of you that remembers my voice from long ago, and it yearns to hear me again. You carry a natural strength. You are complete in your core being. Your special traits are not flaws. They mean you are set apart for a unique path. You are entirely prepared for what comes next. The force that opposes me wanted you to turn from your path. It hoped your difficulties would simply make you give up. Yet those very struggles became guides. Each time your inner being felt broken, it created room for my light to come in. Every demanding situation became a chance for my knowing to show itself anew. Every error was just a step before you welcomed a fresh understanding. My child, do you still doubt how much I care for you? Since the very first moments of being, my gaze has rested precisely on this spot where you stand. Perhaps you wonder if you have the inner strength for the deep feelings now awakening inside you. Let me tell you plainly, my child, you are fully prepared for what is now unfolding. You have always carried this readiness. The unique place I set aside long ago was not to exclude you, but to keep safe. The understanding you would one day. Remember, do you think that sacred space is gone? No, it lives within you at your deepest center. The strong energy that awoke so long ago now flows through your existence. This deep source of my light has been guarded beneath your challenges, waiting to fully show itself. Do you feel it? That rush of strength inside you, that quiet vibration just below your thoughts. That feeling is not fear or discomfort. It means something vast is appearing. You are stepping into the purpose I set for you. My genuine self is showing more clearly through you. My will is taking new form, visible in what you do, what you say, and even your innermost feelings. Those who stand against my truth perceive a disruption, and the unseen worlds watch with sharp focus. They ask, will you complete what has been made ready for you? Will you embrace this deep awakening that prepares you? Will you invite my complete presence to settle deep within you? I do not demand your striving. I simply ask for your willingness. You were marked for this work a very long time ago. The reason for your presence here is already firm. The way ahead reveals itself, and the restrictions that once held things back are now releasing their hold. I await your steady stance. I anticipate the light you carry. I listen for your acknowledgement of the deep summoning that has echoed around you for an extended time. This is not an ordinary instant. This is the precise moment. This is the point to which all your trials have guided you. Your period of quiet anticipation has prepared you for this. This is when everything changes, not only by my declaration, but because you finally recall your genuine identity. And when those I recognize remember who they truly are, their very existence must shift. Even now, my child, as these words settle within you, an ancient knowing stirs. Do you sense it? That deep feeling within your heart is not unease. It is a cherished memory waking from its long stillness. A part of your deepest being, unseen until now, is beginning to show itself. Your own hesitation kept it hidden, yet doubt cannot remain in my presence. Chosen one, grasp the full truth, reaching past what you perceive. I did not place you here simply to endure. Your reason for being is to serve as an opening so more of my true essence can appear in this existence. My precious one, the challenges you meet have never been about your comfort, your actions, or your understanding. They have always been connected to your fundamental reason for living. As this opening expands, the pressure on your thoughts and inner self has intensified. You may feel drawn, tested, exhausted. This weight is not meant to cause you harm. Instead, it is the natural unfolding of what must occur. You are becoming the complete expression of yourself, being made ready for the profound understanding that dwells within you. This is why your solitary moments have felt so arduous. This is why you must not retreat into forgetting yourself. My child, do not let thoughts of being insufficient conceal you once more. No opposition can prevent this reality from coming forth. Only you can hinder its arrival by remaining silent. Now I am here with you, my voice holding both authority and deep wisdom. Speak, chosen one. Let your own expression be heard. Lift your voice again. State what is true once more. Offer your deepest thoughts, knowing the unseen realm always attends. I did not guide you to this juncture merely for peace. I brought you here to commit you to this specific purpose. The vastness beyond did not seek your triumph. It simply expected you to reach this decisive moment. And you are here. You stand in this precise instant. Many unseen presences await your word. Will your central purpose become fully clear? Will your true identity be undeniable for all to perceive? Will the great favor held for you finally emerge? Only one way lies ahead, a singular, undeniable affirmation from your innermost being, a true, direct, and complete declaration. Speak it softly, my child. Voice it even when uncertainty fills your spirit. Let its reality settle into your core. For all I have established depends on your answer, my precious one. Do you still place your trust in me? Or have your challenges led you into silence? Throughout your life, you have been instructed to lessen your worth. You have been told your perception is too keen, your nature too singular, your presence too overwhelming for those around you. Yet when you come close to me, I recognize that as bearing my true character. Amen.